David Shaw is on the warm seat, not the hot seat. David Shaw is on the warm seat. 2019, he goes 4-8. That was after a 9-4 season in 2018. That's a pretty big flip, right? It's not a gradual progression down where they went 9-4 and then it was like 6-6 and then it was a 7-5 and then a 5-7 and then dropped to 4-8. No, they went 4.5 games in the wrong direction from 2018 to 2019. Then in 2020, a season that those of you who have been with me for a while know, I don't take into account very much, if at all. They went 4-2 there, and so maybe in the eyes of the Stanford Cardinal administration, that's buying him some time, or it's buying him some clout. But the way I look at it, the Cardinal went 3-9 in 2021. If they're sub 500 this year, that's 3 out of 4 seasons with a losing record and 3 straight full seasons, 3 straight campaigns where you play 12 college football games, like a normal year, and you have a losing record, 3 in a row. Now, the question about how warm David Shaw's seat could get this year in Palo Alto is what the expectations are of that administration. When Jim Harbaugh got to Stanford and began turning things around, it was clear they'd made a good hire. They were under 500. They got a little better, 8-5. Boom. 2010, everything pops with Andrew Luck. They win 12 games. When they won 12 games in 2010, that was 12 years ago. That was the first time Stanford had won 10 or more games in a college football season since 1993, under the tutelage of this guy named Bill Walsh. Maybe you've heard of him. The reason I bring up the expectations of the administration now, because you hear that and think, well, they're probably going to be content with, some more sub 500 seasons than normal because of that. Maybe. However, I wonder whether or not in their eyes Shaw has, and Harbaugh as well, have shifted the expectations of that program amongst the fan base, alumni, boosters, and everybody else involved with a college football community. Because including 2010, Stanford went on a run of winning 10 or more games in 6 of 7 seasons. They were a double-digit college football winning team. That is winning at an elite level at any program in the country, but especially one with rigorous academic standards. I think what we are going to get an answer to this year is the question I just posed. Did the overall expectations of that football program change because of that 7-year stretch where they were a perennial top 15 caliber program that very nearly got to a college football playoff, but they were upset at home by Oregon in 2015, that won multiple Rose Bowls, got to other New Year's Six BCS caliber games? I think the way this season plays out and how Stanford responds and whether or not any sort of pressure begins to tangibly mount up on David Shaw will answer that question I have, because I don't know the answer right now. I don't know. My personal view and expectations of them has changed, I think, and I can be a little bit more cutthroat when it comes to this sort of stuff personally, but that's just kind of how I am as a college football fan. If David Shaw comes out and puts up another 3-9 season, or really anything under 500, if he's under 500 again, 5-7, if there's a close loss or two in there, then maybe you bring him back and see if he can right the ship, because that's more wins than last year. But if he doesn't win at least 5 games this year, I would jump ship and say it's time for a new coach. That would be 3 consecutive 12-game seasons under 500. And I've seen what Stanford can be. We've all seen what Stanford can be. I have the expectation of they're capable of being a top 20 program year in and year out. And if you're not even getting to 500, you're no longer doing a sufficient job, and we'll go find somebody who can do that. But whether or not the athletic director and everyone within that department sees it the same way that I do is something that will play out here in 2022. The season is right around the corner. I cannot wait. Give me football. I just would like it to be on my television sooner rather than later. As Ron Swanson would say, please and thank you. Appreciate everybody listening. See you next time and have a wonderful rest of your day.